error occurred. Oh no, why does it say an error occurred? Oh, okay, there we are. Okay, that was a weird start, but we're here. Maybe I was the only one confused. But holy shit, it's Scratched Up Live number 27. Can you believe that shit? Scratched Up Live number 27? Your first stop on YouTube for hip-hop discussion and production. Quarter-day recordings. We're live and in action. Coming at you from Kansas City, Missouri, actually. I go by Derek Obscure. And we are going to have a fun stream tonight. Actually, kind of a chill stream. An interesting stream, nonetheless, though. But a chill stream. A stream more on the chill side. Maybe a little less structured as usual. But that will not change your experience here as a viewer, because we have some juicy ass shit to get to. And really, so the way that I usually do these streams is I start off with some top of the show light stuff and then ease my way into the heavy topics. But we're doing things differently here in 2025, tweaking a little bit. You know, we grow and we tweak every week. We learn new things about what works and what doesn't work on YouTube. But we might be done with the starting out with the light top of the show type of stuff. And I'm thinking we kind of restructure some of the heavier topics towards the front end of the show. Each episode is a little different, but typically I'll make the thumbnail like what I do kind of towards the end, which kind of helps with what do you call it, retention. But when I'm doing a live show, people expect to click on the thumbnail of the topic that they're looking at, and they kind of expect you to already be talking about it. So I'm thinking, and maybe I kind of like the no set routine vibe, but at least for today, we're gonna start with the thumbnail story at the top. How about that? Give it up. We do have some housekeeping things to take care of. Not much, though. Just some maybe non-show related stuff I want to address. First off, Prismatic Evolutions dropped this week. Pokemon World. Don't know if anybody out there watching cares at all, but it's been a shitstorm for all Pokemon fans or Pokemon trading card game collectors and customers and consumers. Because there's been no product on the freaking shelves. Anywhere you go. So that's a thing, right? Interesting, huh? Maybe not. But it's been consuming my thoughts. I did get a Prismatic Evolutions poster for free from the poster collections. I went to a card store that I frequent here at my home, which I just told you guys where I live, Kansas City. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on the stream. Who cares? Like, what? It's a big city. So now you guys know. Based out of Kansas City, Missouri. Go Chiefs. So I stopped by my favorite card store in Lenexa, Kansas. Shout out Collector's Cash. Didn't expect to find anything there. They did have 3 Prismatic Evolutions ETBs left when I was there. And they were selling them for $130 a pop, which is pretty fucked up. The guy, when he told me that, he like kind of winced as he told it to me. Like he like knew, like I'm sure he was getting shit for it throughout the day, because he didn't want to tell me. I could feel it, and I definitely did not buy one of those because that's stupid. But when I was checking out from when I did buy, there was a stack of these Prismatic Evolutions posters just sitting there next to the register. I'm like, how much for one of those? Because they only come in the poster collection boxes, which are like super overpriced right now. And he's like, bro, you can just take one for free. I was like, it's got all the good. It's got pictures of all the dope cards on it. So I got all the fucking cards on a one poster for free. So fuck buying packs. You know what I mean? It's been a really, really interesting week for a lot of reasons, but mostly because the whole H3 thing. I made another edit, if you will, a follow-up to my comrade Casey, because, dude, I've been so hyped about this, and I was kind of planning on making another one, but I wasn't motivated to until the whole shout out thing happened. So the other night, I started, as soon as that happened, I was like, all right, what's my next video about? And just go watch it. You may or may not get it. I don't know. If you know the whole H3, the background with H3, basically this Mika's Rhetoric is a very annoying YouTuber who, let's just say she's very grating. And she made us really, really, really uninformed and lazy, somewhat of a hit piece on Ethan, but it was more of like a defense of herself. It was a very strange tone. And her video is just so, dude, the editing on her video, attacking Ethan, the editing on is just such a bad video. All the way down to her research. It's called like a nuanced conversation on Ethan, whatever. So she's my next victim. And I don't know. I can't tell if it's getting the same type of love that the Comrade Casey one did. I don't know. Time will tell. I'm trying to get it seen by them. But I stayed up till 7 a.m. or a couple nights ago editing that. Like, I was in the fucking zone. I was like, no, I have to get this out of me. And, like I was saying no to sleep. Sleep was knocking on my door. I'm like, no, I gotta get this. So go watch it. I put blood, sweat, and tears into it. I think it's funny. It's not, I don't know. I've definitely laughed more making the Comrade Casey one, like in the process of making it. And so this Mika's Rhetoric one, it's still funny, but it's still funny. Go check it out. All right, y'all. Enough of that. That's my warm-up. You guys hear about Kanye? First off, before I read the article, just so we're all on the same page, everybody knows that Kanye has like been out of the country all year, for at least, I guess people who how the fuck does anybody know where a billionaire is at all the time? But former billionaire, mind you. But no, for real, he's been like in Japan like most of 2024, just fucking around, and you don't really question things like that. It's like, okay, the billionaire is in Japan now, like cool, who cares? But it was a little odd, but it kind of made sense to me. I didn't really, question it too much. Just it's like he loves Japan, so yeah, if you have that much money and you love a place, like why not be there all the time? But there may be deeper reasons to Kanye's absence from the country. And to be honest, if you follow what we know on this channel, what we've been covering on this channel, it makes sense why he would not want to be in America these days. And I'm just, so we'll get into it. Let me pop open this. Let me just start, before I get into it for real, let me just start this off with saying I am so I'm happy to hear this report. Who knows it, it may or may not be true. Obviously, this is tabloid type shit. Although the Daily Mail, like I'm somewhat inclined to believe it because Kanye is a very vocal person, you know, with everybody that he's around. He doesn't keep things very close to his chest. And so if you're in Kanye's orbit, which there tends to be a lot of people in Kanye's orbit and like new people coming in all the time and people leaving all the time, you know, so a lot of the rumors and stuff we know about Kanye they're somewhat substantiated, like by multiple people. And almost every case of some wild shit Kanye's done, it's kind of like open secrets vibe, a type of vibe. And but with that being said, this is still tabloids and one of those like insider info type things of celebrities, but it's interesting and it's just another thing that since we know so much about Kanye, because he's so vocal and because he's given us so much in the media over the last 20 years or whatever, we do have like as collectively, we as the public, we have a pretty good idea of what Kanye's like. And so all of this flurry of lawsuits that came out last year and these accusations or allegations and all of it, they just honestly, they're fitting right in like puzzle pieces to what we know about Kanye. So not saying that everything that we've read here on the channel about Kanye is true. I always do it with an air of, you know, these are tabloids, these are alleged accusations, but it's still painting a picture. You know, maybe it's a bit of a blurry picture. We can't just sit here and pretend like we know everything, obviously. But we have somewhat of an impression here. You know what I mean? So let's read. Insiders reveal why terrified Kanye West is partying with wife Bianca Censori abroad and hasn't seen his kids in months. Kanye's ex Kim Kardashian and their 4 children fled her Calabasas, California home last week as wildfire flames licked at its doorstep. Perhaps if Kardashian needed somewhere to stay, she could have taken shelter at West's sprawling new $35 million mega mansion in nearby Beverly Hills. There's plenty of room. The 20,000 square foot pad boasts 11 bedrooms, 18 bathrooms, 2 swimming pools, and a spa. And the motherfucker's not even here. Like, what? That's crazy, bro. And there's how many homeless people in? Anyways, but it's unlikely that Daddy would have been home. Ugh, dude, why'd they write that? James, Isabel Stanley, and James Vituska. Why'd you write that sentence? But it's unlikely that Daddy would have been home. What the fuck? No, for real. Why? Do not call Kanye Daddy, please. Alright, after all, the eccentric 47-year-old rapper, producer, and entrepreneur has hardly set foot in the U.S. in the past 8 months. Eccentric. Alright, so I was thinking about just saying this comment as if I came up with it, but I will be honest. What I'm about to say I read on Reddit, but someone was like, something to the effect of like, how are you gonna call him how are you gonna call it a mentally ill, or you know, like a mental disease? How do I word this, dude? Oh my god, what did they say? They're like eccentric, more like mentally ill, but it wasn't as sarcastic as that. It's like, bro, like, how are you gonna use the word eccentric when it really is just like a mentally ill 47-year-old rapper, producer, and entrepreneur who's hardly set foot in the U.S. in the past 8 months. He has kept his distance even as Kardashian, 44, has accused him of being an absent father to their children, North 11, Saint 9, Chicago 6, and Psalm 5. Did she accuse him of that? When did she say that? We're waiting for this to load. I clicked on it. The video is no longer available. This is from November 13th. Kim K says she is a single parent after ex Kanye has not seen their 4 kids in 57 days. You know, when I hear that sentence, I feel my heart just, I feel for North, because, you know, that's the kid that we've seen the most. And everything I've seen about her is she's like such a daddy's girl. Like she just loves her daddy. God, I just called Kanye daddy. No, dude. No. No, bro. I blame the authors of this article. Dude, I did not mean to do that. Fuck. I can't believe I just did that. Kanye is not daddy. Kanye is not daddy. No, get it out. Go. I promise I'll never do that again. But North, she is a daddy's girl. That time doesn't count. And so when I hear that Kanye hasn't seen her in 57 days, I'm like, man, that's part of what I used it even through like the Nazi shit. Even through that, I'm like, hey, Kanye's still there for his kids. At least that, like not that that's like redeeming him much for me personally, but at least like he hasn't like totally just like lost touch with everything that once made him feel human to his audience. But no, he sure enough 57 days without seeing his children. So there goes that out the window. That was like his one last. He was holding on by like one last little piece of hair off the cliff. Somehow this piece of hair was holding him, and he just took scissors and snapped that shit, bro. Although, no, fuck him, dude. Piece of shit. You know what? Nazi, okay, like loser, lame. That's piece of shit behavior too. But once you start like neglecting your kids, that it's very even Nazis can be redeemed. Even Nazis can be redeemed. I have to believe that. I believe in redemption. Yeah, but I was gonna say what's the fucking word? Re You getting the idea about I'm getting an idea about myself now at this point. Rehabilitated. There we go. Ding ding ding. I believe in rehabilitation, But once you start neglecting your kids, it's hard for me to like believe in rehabilitation at that point. It's like, oh. But I still do, but man, there's something especially wrong about people who can just not see their kids. Some people are in a situation where they literally aren't allowed to for maybe good or good reasons or bad reasons, but Kanye has the right to see his kids, and he's just absent right now. It's fucked. Zoe said Kardashian's parenting situation is insane, to which Reality Star replied, yeah. Kim also told Winkler that she doesn't talk about raising her kids a lot because it comes with a lot of judgment. I can only imagine. People judging Kim Kardashian? No way. You and I have mostly connected on parenting and judgment, and feeling like sometimes you're in this alone, she shared. And she added that she is basically raising 4 kids by herself here. The reality TV wonder goes on to say she feels like a pit stop of a race car driver because she juggles so much, and admitted to feeling overwhelmed. Kim is always like, she's always overwhelmed. So am I, though. I can't judge too hard on that. I'm always fucking overwhelmed. You should see me at home. I'm like, I always got so much shit to do. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Like, what the fuck? How am I gonna get all this done? Alright. Even though we have great support systems and we have people around us, but sometimes in the middle of the night when the kids are all sleeping in your bed, kicking you and crying and waking up like it is, she said before trailing off. See, alright, I have a 2.5-year-old. She, like, getting her to bed when it's just me watching her alone. And granted, obviously Kim K is not alone. She has many people around her at all times to help. But she also has like quadruple the amount of kids I have. When I have to watch my daughter, Vivian, alone, it is so fucking hard, dude. It's so hard. I'm telling you. So I kind of feel her on this. Even though she has all the money and all the help, like, It's still a lot of kids to have. It's not something I talk about a lot because I feel like there's always a lot of judgment, or people will always jump to the, oh, but you have the resources to have nannies and to have help. Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. The kids don't, like, they want their mom. So um it's not like she's just like chilling off in fucking Bermuda 365 with no responsibilities. And Kim revealed that she drives all 4 kids to school every single day, as that's her bonding time with them. That's what's really important to me. Driving them to school every single day is just what I have to do no matter what my work schedule is, the doting mom said, though she admitted that her mornings can be quite hectic, telling Zoe it's madness. Wow, she's so relatable, just like me. Kim has hectic mornings? I mean, even carpool this morning. I have 5 kids that I had to take. 2 came over, and everyone leaves and wants to leave at like different times and wants different stuff, she explained. I mean, yeah, their family is fucking huge, and they all like live together practically. Like her and her sisters, like they all, so her sister's kids are over. Like it, of course, it's madhouse there, no doubt. Man, take us back to when shit made at least a little more sense. It wasn't perfect in 2017, but man, at least shit wasn't so kooky. The rapper has not been seen with his children in 57 days. The bad boy of music was last seen with his 4 children in September. The 4 kids are, yeah, we know. Oh, this is 2020. I don't know why I thought this was 2017. They would have been way younger. Okay. By the way, we might get to this tonight. Maybe. It's already midnight. Maybe not. I don't know. But I do want to. So what I made a beat last week. This is a side note. Made a beat last week using this, and I haven't touched it since then. And my plan is to just kind of pick up where I left off with that beat on stream, and so we'll just like gradually on stream see the beginning to the completion of a song. It'll be cool. But that's a side note. Whenever we have time on the show. All right. I feel like I'm at. So what? Oh yeah, we're reading the Kim K shit. I moved articles. I forgot. I'm like, why is this? Won't shut the fuck up about Kim. Okay. So Kanye is missing, right? Or he hasn't seen his kids in 57 days. Okay. That was the point of that article. And his long absence has prompted West fans and critics alike to question just what is keeping him away. What the fuck do you guys think? I've been trying to tell you. I know, everybody knows. I'm just saying, like, Kanye, I don't even know if YouTube would allow. I mean, she is wearing no shirt. And this might be the worst picture I've ever seen of Bianca. No hate to her. I mean, she's obviously good looking. I'm just saying, it's a terrible picture of Bianca here. But I get so much hate when I make these Kanye videos, and really like any video about a rapper that people love that is just a terrible person, but for some reason hordes of people are just like chomping at the bit to defend them. It's instantly like I don't have people who care about my videos as much as people who want to defend Chris Brown and Slow Tie and Kanye West. But don't you worry, I'm in the trenches, okay? I gotta defend my videos, or else they're just gonna take over. So you'll see me in the trenches out there. Don't be alarmed. I'm okay. I don't want people to think, oh, the new term these days, he's crashing out. Look how big of a fucking paragraph he just typed on the internet. He's crashing out. Don't worry, like, it's light work. It's part of the YouTube. It's part of the gig is defending your own shit. So, all right. Anyways. But now sources exclusively tell Daily Mail there is a reason West has not been around, and it has nothing to do with avoiding his parental duties. Kanye's reasoning for not being in America has nothing to do with his children and has everything to do with the multiple lawsuits that he is facing in the States, the sources told the Mail. And that makes me fucking happy. I hope it's true. I'm crossing my fingers that it's true, because I'm not, I don't know how many lawsuits Kanye gets hit with on a yearly basis. I don't know if these are different than what he's been through in the past. I don't know what it's like being an A-list celebrity. They say like, oh, they just fucking false accusers trying to scam them for money all the time. Like, I don't know if that's how. I don't think it's as common as people assume. So this tells me that this shit is freaking him the fuck out. Now, also with the Diddy thing going on, it's kind of unprecedented. But Kanye, I go back and watch my other videos on Kanye, just going through the lawsuits that were filed against him last year. And you'll hear what I have to say about them. I mean, they are, if they're true, and there's a lot of accusations, so I'd be pressed to find out that none of them were true. But they are, like, sexual crimes, and akin to, like, the creepiness of Diddy. Now, I'm not saying that Kanye is on the level of Diddy's depravity or whatever he may be. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know. But it's definitely in that ballpark, you guys, like on creepy factor level, like creep level, weirdo behavior. And Kanye's a weirdo. Like, that's not, it's so, all I'm saying is the puzzle pieces, they fit together. And this is coming from, I used to be Kanye's biggest supporter. Okay, in a different reality, this channel would be defending Kanye, tooth and nail. All right, you guys. It was very, very rough when, I had like a personal breakup with Kanye. That happened a couple of years ago. It was really rough. I'm not kidding you. Like, he was my favorite artist. Looked up to him. Even seen him in person. I mean, I saw him in concert, but I seen him in person on the street. Well, like, that's just like a side thing, but I don't know. There's just a lot wrapped up into it, but indeed, West has been globetrotting with wife Bianca Censori, traveling from Tuscany in May to Paris, then controversially to Russia in June, even as his legal troubles accumulated. West was pictured at a family party in Los Angeles in August, and then a few days later driving in a Tesla Cybertruck past a Donald Trump rally in Beverly Hills. He's now reportedly living in Tokyo, and last week he celebrated his wife's 30th birthday alongside her parents at a rooftop restaurant in Dubai. The familial scene was a far cry from the hedonistic spectacle the couple hosted in the Maldives on January 5th. Videos posted to social media showed Censori writhing on the dance floor, her legs wrapped around her husband's waist as he planted his face in her bosom. I just imagine like Walter Cronkite reading this or some shit, like all serious in the news. Her legs wrapped around her husband's waist as he planted her face in her bosom. These antics no longer shock, but West's choice of such far-flung destinations, some as distant from the U.S. and West's children as is earthly possible, are raising questions over his month-long absence from America. With all this stuff with Diddy, Kanye is terrified, the sources said. Now, who are these sources? I'd love to know. I gotta get a job at the Daily Mail or something. I gotta peek behind the curtain. And when I do, I'll let you guys will be there right with me, okay? I'll give you guys a scoop, but that's low key. But so I'm gonna figure out my way. We're gonna peek behind the curtain. We're gonna get to the fucking truths around here, okay? And get to the facts and kind of get to know how things work. You know what I mean? And then you can just kind of, you're not right, but you get an idea of what's going on. You get an impression. I think that's kind of my word of the week right now is impression. I don't know why. I've said it a couple times in the stream, but there's a lot of impressions, Oh, this is kind of side note as well, but kind of responding hater comments and kind of that kind of thing. But people will be like, what is that, just vibes? What do you mean? You just base it on vibes? What is that, just oh, is it just vibes? As that's to like discredit like whatever opinion or whatever thing you just said. No, bro. Intuition. Have people forgotten what the fuck intuition is? Like, no. Like, you gotta have a good compass, you know? A good intuition, good compass to be able to navigate this media landscape that's just a nuclear wasteland, you know? That's why we're here. Disgraced media mogul Sean Diddy Combs is currently in federal custody facing a litany of charges including sex trafficking related to drug-fueled freak-off orgies. And speaking of these freak-off orgies, I got a little Diddy news. That's kind of old at this point, but we might go over it after this because it kind of ties in. Let me pull it up actually before I forget. Yeah, so I know what's next. Okay. Anyways, staying focused here. It was in June, just when West began spending more time abroad, that he was named in an ongoing wrongful termination and sexual harassment lawsuit by his former assistant and Sensori lookalike Lauren Pisciota, 36. The writers of this Daily Mail article they're funny. Yeah, I might fit into the Daily Mail. Ship me out to London. I'll write some articles for y'all. Sensori lookalike, and Sensori is a Kim K lookalike. They should they should have thrown that in there. They should have, the authors, if they could do like an update or something on this. Reference Bianca Sensori as a Kim K lookalike up here somewhere, and then later reference Lauren as the Sensori lookalike. So we get several layers deep. That's funny. It's yeah, you know what I mean. All right. Anyway, Pisciota claimed West had subjected her to repeated incidents of sexual harassment when she worked for him in 21 and 22, and that he fired her after she refused to sleep with him. West has denied all the claims. Then, in an updated filing in October, Pisciota added a raft of new accusations. She alleged that she was sexually assaulted by West sometime before she began working for him in 2021. This is Kanye globetrotting with his wife Bianca. I guess we can look at the gallery here. And these are... Jesus. He is looking old. My lord. This is like... He's holding her like a fucking... What, dude? Why is he holding her so awkwardly? I mean, it's just a snapshot while they're moving, but he looks like they're at prom or something, and he would be the dirt bag to wear we're not gonna call it a wife beater these days, but whatever you call it, I don't know what they call them now. A woman respecter, to prom. He would be the dirtbag to wear a woman respecter to prom, and do it in the name of fashion. This is Kanye with Diddy. Okay. Oh wait, what is this? Kanye beams during lunch with Bianca. Well, we got some audio here. What's going on? Oh Jesus. Anybody in here? Oh, what's up, y'all? Thanks for sticking in. Thanks for tuning in here. Oh, no screen. Sorry about that. We're looking into the media assets on this TMZ or this Daily Mail article. I'm just kind of curious, and Adidas is getting a free ad right now. Stupid ass music in the background. This is just showing Kanye hanging out in Tokyo or something. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, look at him doing a little... Oh, he's being he's being himself, right? He's just being his crazy Kanye self. He's got ideas and he's excited about them. He's got more ideas. Oh, he wants to tell us about his ideas. All right, and that is that. Um, I don't know if this was showing. I don't think this was showing when I was talking about it, but this photo here of them is just so awkward. And look how, I mean, Kanye is an old man at this point. I mean, he's damn near what, 60, 50. I'm just gonna say Kanye is 60. He's looking like he's going on 60 here in this photo. Uh, Definitely, the money is doing all the work here. No, I'm just playing. He's definitely got a fun personality, that's for sure, right? When he's not Heiling Hitler, at least. Pisciotta claimed the incident occurred during a party at a Santa Monica recording studio where Combs was allegedly present. She claims that she was told to either have a drink or leave, and beverages poured at the direction of West were served. After drinking, she allegedly slipped into an altered and highly impaired state. Only years later, Pisciotta says, did West suggest to her that they had sexual relations that evening? We've gone over all of this. Go watch, I don't know, go to my channel, type in Kanye West. I got a few videos on him. It's covering all this. Or they cover all this. Pisciotta also alleged that, as West's personal assistant, she was tasked with organizing orgies and was asked to recruit sex workers and procure a supply of sexual enhancement products that West allegedly called his sex honey. This is what we call something very close, or at least somewhat parallel to sex trafficking, depending on how it's done and, methods used. So we need more details on this, but at the very least, dirtbag shit, right? Pisciotta's lawyer, Mark Caruni, said in filings in November that West had been out of the country, and he accused the rapper of evading service of a subpoena stalling the lawsuit. West's lawyers have denied all of these allegations as well and did not respond to the Mail's request to respond to this reporting. In June, West's lawyers said they are preparing a countersuit against Pisciotta. Where is that? Sources tell the Mail that, despite maintaining his innocence, West fears being dragged into litigation, perhaps as a witness around Combs' case. Yeah, if Kanye had nothing to hide, he wouldn't be so nervous. It's as simple as that. I mean, Kanye, he knows he has shit to hide. He is sexually his sexual harassment is part of his brand. Is part of him. Like, he didn't know. He made no effort to hide his creepy, weird sexual behaviors, which at first were funny and weirdly cute in a sense. Back in the day, during my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy days, where he's playing porn in the studio, and people are like, oh, that's weird. That's part of his creative process, right? But it's deeper than that, and it's sicker than that. And if even just a fraction of what Lauren Pisciotta claims is true, it affirms that Kanye is a fucking weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo. And yeah, he has ideas. He's an ideas man. But anybody can have fucking ideas, dude. The next Leonardo da Vinci might be born next year or this year or something. Like there is no shortage of ideas or good ideas. People act like Kanye is the end all be all of creative thinking. And maybe at one point I would have agreed with you, but he is not there anymore, y'all. He's not there anymore. He's not there anymore. His everything about down to his ideologies. Everything from his I don't know what, basically I'm just trying to say that it seeps all the way down into his ideologies and his beliefs. He is sick in the mind. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he truly believes all that crazy ass shit he says, or if he's just trying to get a reaction out of people. But either way you cut it, any way you slice it, the man is sick. After all, Kanye and Combs were once fast friends. Combs once credited West with helping rekindle his love with hip hop, and over the years they publicly partied together, including at Diddy's lavish, star studded 50th birthday party held in a Beverly Hills mansion in 2019. In 22, West presented Diddy with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards. Not that long ago. Like, that's. Dude. Yeah, this was before the Nazi shit. Like, Kanye was on top of the world in 2022. Even after the MAGA hat. Even after the divorce. He's still on top of the world in 2022. Like, the. Oh, man. Like, I will never forget. Like, it was a hard line for me personally when he started doing that. I mean, he tweeted death to all Jews or whatever, death con or whatever the fuck, and it's like, okay. And then he starts carrying around a red book of Jews written down in media, people who aren't even Jewish. You know, like, he's full on psychopathic conspiracy shit. You know, you guys know. The friendship crumbled. So West presented. Isn't this? This is what a turn of events. How quickly. I guess at this point it's been almost 3 years, but 2022. 2 years later, West and Diddy are in such different spots in their lives. Oh boy, in their careers. He said at the time, "I go to him for advice to this day. He inspired so many of my choices." Oh, what choices, Kanye? What kind of choices did he inspire? Choices. That is a weird thing to say. Like, he didn't, like, inspire, like, I don't know, business choices, I guess he's trying to say. I don't know. He didn't inspire him creatively or artistically, which I don't think Diddy's ever done that with his own music, at least. So I'm assuming he just means business choices, but who knows? We don't know. The friendship crumbled later that year in October, however, when West wore a T-shirt branded with the slogan "White Lives Matter" in an apparent mockery of the Black Lives Matter movement. Diddy called the stunt tone deaf, and the pair had a furious argument over text that Kanye later shared to his IG. Kanye at this point was literally fighting with everybody. Pretty somewhat similar to when Kanye first did the MAGA thing. There was a lot of public. Kanye was posting texts that he was receiving from other celebrities saying, don't do this, you're gonna ruin your whole career, don't do this. And he would post those public, like, really, like, that. You want to talk about a crash out. Well, let's talk about Kanye. So yeah, a lot of parallels between 2018 and 2022 for Kanye there. He wore the White Lives Matter shirt. Diddy clowned him for that, which was enough to make Kanye hate Diddy. But at this point, Kanye was hating anybody that didn't agree with him, being a racist. Diddy called the stunt tone deaf. "I told you this was war," West tells Diddy in the exchange. Now go and get you some business." The pair have reportedly been feuding since. Okay. And the Pisciota suit is not the only legal worry that West is facing. In October, an anonymous former staff member hired to work on Kanye's hapless 2024 presidential campaign claimed Kanye had threatened to kill him. We went over this as well. Former America's Next Top Model contestant Jennifer Ann alleged in a lawsuit lodged in November that West choked her in a pornographic way on the set of a music video in 2010. We read about that as well. And there's another legal action brought by former project manager of West Malibu home in 2023. Wait, what is this? Brought by the former project manager of West Malibu home in 23, alleging among Kanye withheld payments and violated labor rules. Okay, some more labor violations of Kanye's. I don't know if I've heard about this. But he's being sued by a former project manager for not being paid. With all the allegations waiting, it may not be surprising Kanye seems to be avoiding America, even at the cost of spending time with his children. Kanye loves his kids more than life itself and has said this many times. He speaks to them and FaceTimes with them often. North is a daddy's little girl. Daddy. I hate calling Kanye daddy. West maintains his innocence, but this is what he's keeping out of the country for. the Mail is told. But as the suits continue to progress and his children likely grapple with the trauma of living in fire-ravaged L.A., West may soon have no choice but to return and face the music. God, please don't give us the music. Did you guys hear that Bully snippet? Oh my God, dude, it's so bad. It's so bad we gotta listen to it. And I think Kanye was pissed. The person that recorded it, at least maybe I just read it. Apparently the Kanye was like pissed that this guy was recording it. If I play it, is he gonna block my whole fucking stream? Probably. But it's so ass. Like, come on, dude. It's so bad. I don't even know. Yeah, this is it. Alright. Oh, it's 2 weeks old already? Holy shit. Is this what I heard? This might not be what I heard, actually. This is not... That's not that bad. What was it that I heard? What? Oh, shit. Maybe I watched some fucking meme or something. Because it was like... I don't know. Maybe it was this. Can't remember. I mean, this isn't half bad, obviously. Oh, see, yeah, this is the video I watched. He goes, "No, cut it." Dude, that would feel pretty shitty to get like reprimanded by a fucking celebrity like that. Like, no, you fucking idiot. But fuck Kanye, honestly. It's hard. It's a tricky thing because if it's hard not to be like, not to find him like amusing, you know, at least. And so you watch videos of him, and you're like, kind of like Trump too. You just kind of like laugh. But I mean, at this point, everything Kanye stands for, I can't stand for it. I just don't. I can't. I don't, and I can't, and it's wrong. So that's that snippet that I must have heard a meme or something. I got. And that's how it goes on the internet. Sometimes you get got. Because that wasn't half bad. You're just talking. Oh, God. Why are you talking about the God? Play the God. Only dude to make talking about Kanye boring. Oh, dude. Oh. You were laughing earlier. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? You were just laughing, bro. Call him daddy. Call him daddy. Bro. Good night. Bye-bye, Christian Pogue. Go pogue yourself to bed. Should have gotten MS-20 Mini. Are you talking about this? What's an MS-20 Mini? What is that? Are you referring? Is that a synth or something? Oh, okay. Yes. It's a Korg. I'll look into it. I mean, they're expensive as shit. My budget is not. Okay. This is dope. Alright, so I'm a audio engineering production student. This coming semester, which starts next week, I'm in a analog synthesizer class where I learn all about how to work analog synthesizers. So I'm really excited. Alright. Look into Harley Paste Mac. Okay, what's that? Y'all are cooking in chat. I appreciate the interactions. I'm looking up Harley Pasternak? Why am I looking up this guy? Are you a bot, bro? I'm not clicking on your shit. Dude, you just botted me into Googling your name. What is this? Why would I look up Harley Paste Mac? Why do I care about this guy? What is he? He's a Canadian personal trainer, motivational speaker, author, and television host. What's the what's the relevance, bro? This guy? Why did you tell me to look up this guy? Mr. Clean here. No, like really, I'm confused. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. Kanye West personal trainer. That's Kanye's trainer. Okay, thank you. There's no, I just type his name in, you would think that, oh, here's something. For those who forgot what Harley Pasternak said to Kanye. Wait, when was this posted? So this was posted 2 years ago. What? I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words, and everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is like old. Wait, yeah. Have you institutionalized again where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to Zombieland Forever play date with the kids? Just won't be the same. So what, this guy abused Kanye? Is that the deal? I know Kanye has been like taken advantage of in the past, but alright, what Ye said was fucked up, everyone knows that, but what Harley said is also really fucking creepy. Back to Zombieland Forever actually sounds like a Disney villain. I know Kanye, but that stuff was so old, and I thought it had to do with the Kardashians, where they're like, they made me get on fucking, they made me. He keeps them in line. Like physically? He keeps them in line, like in shape. I'm assuming that's what you mean, Fisk. So what do I need to know about this Harley guy and Kanye? Like, what's going on? And this is old. It has nothing to do with. Okay. Should I refocus? I'm kind of in the rabbit hole here. I'm interested now. Okay. Let's. So we find some YouTube content about Harley, and he drugged him up hella. Yeah, I know about all that. I mean, somewhat, obviously not hella. I don't know all the details, but at the time I was following the shit. Okay, should we watch this Sloan video about it?
Totino's pizza rolls are 10 for about $1.
Well, then give us
Shut
about $1.
West was being treated for sleep deprivation when his doctor reportedly called 911 saying he was psychotic.
Harley Pasternak followed me to the hotel.
Corey is a plant.
I used to spend hours and hours as the cleanup crew.
Well, that's why you got divorced.
Second option, I had you
22 minutes.
institutionalized again.
Yeah, I remember this.
Where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to Zombieland Forever.
My name is.
So, all of this, for sure, Kanye has been a victim of certain things. Okay, none of that is an excuse to become a white nationalist Nazi, and then not even to mention all the sexual crimes that he's been accused of. None of this really holds much weight to anything that's going on or that happened last year, or is happening now. But
Harley Pasternak. I am an author of fitness and diet books.
Harley Pasternak has been working with every celebrity, from
So what is
Ariana
this guy, like the
Grande
devil
to
or
Jessica
something?
Simpson, from Mac Miller to Brittany Murphy.
Rest in peace.
This man is everywhere, and there are major red flags. Like, why
what
isn't
are they insinuating that he murdered Mac Miller and Brittany Murphy? What's the insinuation there?
from Ariana Grande to Jessica Simpson, from Mac Miller to Brittany Murphy? This man is everywhere, and there are major red flags. Like, why is an ex-government
Bill Clinton, he's with Clinton. Dude, deep state. I can't trust him. Fucking deep state. He probably, most likely, in all reality, if we look at all the facts and everything that we know up to this point, this guy definitely needs adrenochrome. This is the adrenochrome supplier guy, more than likely. Yeah. I mean, he certainly looks like that guy.
defense agent
And he probably gets the adrenochrome from Bill Clinton.
working as a nutritionist for the biggest celebrities. It really appears that Harley is a handler, and that's why celebrities like Kanye West has
don't like that
exposed
word.
him. For example,
Yeah, I mean, there is so many predatory like business practices in like the celebrity universe. I know Kanye has been a victim. Like, trust me, you guys. I know. I was there, you guys. I was there. Kanye, really, he's beyond a point of like deserving any respect from the fans at this point. You know, Kanye, he needs to go get help. And honestly, I don't know what that means for I don't it's not looking great for Kanye. It's just not looking great for Kanye. I can't support that. You know, I can't sit here and pretend like he is he's just being wronged and that's, you know, the world is against it. No, dude. This man needs real fucking help. And I don't know if he's gonna get it. It's sad. This is like I'm watching a drug addict kill themselves type of shit. That's how it feels.
Kanye shared text messages showing Harley threatening him to drug him up like a zombie, send him away to a hospital, and keep him away from his kids. In my opinion, there's something sketchy about Harley Pasternak, so let's get into it.
Dude, what is this guy look like?
If you aren't subscribed to the Let's Get Into It podcast, then you're
his
only getting
eyes.
half the tea. For longer
Holy
videos,
shit, dude.
deep dives, and of course,
Your eyes
more
are
of
crazy,
me,
bro.
subscribe to the Let's Get Into It podcast listed in the description below.
Dude, this man does not blink.
We're going to
Sloan?
be getting
I
into
feel like I've heard of Sloan, but I do not recognize this guy. I don't know. This is a popular channel. Yes, 1 point. Sloan, blink, dude.
one of my most highly requested video topics yet, and it involves
Blink!
Kanye West and
What the
a
fuck,
celebrity
dude?
handler.
No,
We
I'm
talk
not even joking at this point. I mean, I was at first, but he's literally not blinking.
about celebrity handlers on my channel in previous videos, and essentially someone
That
who
doesn't
is
even really
hired
count as
to
a blink. You
manage
just kinda look
and
down.
to control a celebrity. Sometimes that means silencing them, that means taking
Okay.
Really
I don't
lady.
know
people
about
who
this
have
guy.
built a
I'm not watching this guy. But yes, I know. All right, what's everybody saying now? Also looking at the Dubai hotel incident. Also, he drugged him up hella. It's just a lot of weird questions. I know, this guy's crazy. This man does not
a
blink.
career off of working for
It's totally
celebrities,
distracting me from the
I
Kanye
start to see some red
story.
flags. As a fitness and nutrition specialist, Harley boasts the largest celebrity client roster in the industry.
Rest in peace,
I mean,
Mark
he's worked with
Miller.
people like Ariana Grande, Charlie Puth. We've got Lady Gaga, Rihanna. Worked
Okay,
with
yes.
every
Everybody.
nutrition on
Works
the
with everybody.
Revenge Body Show.
Okay.
How
Okay.
maybe becoming a full-time handler. Halle Berry said Harley's
God, I see why you guys tell me to get
his
to the point.
position and his role as a nutritionist has crossed a line. In particular, Kanye West and Harley have a very rocky history stemming back to 2016 when the trainer called the police and the paramedics on Kanye after he allegedly started behaving erratically.
Okay. So if this goes back to 2016, this guy has been the root cause of the whole Kanye being institutionalized issue from the beginning. I mean, none of this really holds weight. These are interesting things, but this is like a complete tangent from what I was originally talking about, which is fine. You know, it's all part of the lore, the story. But, you know, this doesn't hold any weight over what's happening to Kanye today. What Kanye's going through today is a world that he created on his own within the last 4 years. We're not talking about ancient history, y'all. We're talking about new actions that new neo-Nazi Kanye has committed. I mean,
During a workout. Ooh, interesting workout. Kanye was later hospitalized for the temporary psychosis he was supposedly experiencing. Now, you guys may remember this story going down because Kanye,
Yes, we
honestly, it's scary
remember.
what these celebrities have to go through. Pants
Okay.
that he did and that he needed, but
I don't know how much of this we can
celebrities
take
had
for real.
arrived, but still resisted going to the hospital, probably because in an ambulance if he gets a bunch of lithium.
What do we got?
Which is such a
Okay.
nasty. Like, if someone is mentally well,
So yeah, let me explain
obvious
this
by
to me.
now is that I was raised and to take away Kanye's kids from him, which I feel
Okay. What should be obvious by now is that I was raised to stand for my truth regardless of the consequences, so I will say this again. I was mentally misdiagnosed and clearly drugged out of my mind to make me a manageable, well-behaved celebrity. I'm going to help you. One of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a... Dude, this guy, the way he even types like a fucking like life coach. Like, I can't stand these types of people. Like, just the biggest bozo fucking charlatans ever. I'm going to help you. They talk like like Mr. Beast or something. Like, it's so not genuine. I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. Dude, this is ridiculous. And everything that is discussed is based in facts and not some crazy stuff that don't... Okay, I mean, fair enough. Kanye is impossible to talk to.
From Harley, where he is threatening to send him to the hospital and to take away Kanye's kids from him, which
But yeah,
I
the
feel like
Zombieland
as a
shit
parent,
is
I would go crazy. Of course, he's control
weird
over
ass
for
comment.
my truth, regardless
This
of
is
the
crazy. But I do wonder what Kanye did to push him to be so angry. You know, we always get like half of these stories. Like, we don't get the like, okay, like surely he's having a very stern reaction to something that happened, right?
consequences. So I'll say this again. I was mentally misdiagnosed and nearly drugged out of my mind to make me a manageable, well-behaved celebrity. And here is the text message from Harley. I'm going to read it verbatim. Harley writes to Kanye, I'm going to help you one of a couple of ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't aim,
Okay,
which is...
I gotta back out of this. Thank you for that suggestion. It's interesting, and I do know about it, but it doesn't hold much weight over what is going on today. So West maintains his innocence, but this is what he's keeping out of the country for. Oh yeah, okay, so we kind of wrapped that up. So I guess I didn't really realize that. Yeah, he definitely did not blink at all throughout the video. I don't know what's going on with that guy, Sloan. I mean, he seems like informed or whatever, but he's not blinking, so it kind of freaks me out. Honestly, it was like genuinely like I had to back out. But we can kind of pivot nicely into, so that's the Kanye updates. Like Kanye, he's scared of being in America right now. Like, rightfully so, but isn't there a way to like get him back? Like, can he really just like avoid all this simply by staying in Japan? Like, he doesn't have to answer to the lawsuits just because his foot isn't in America. Is that true? I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, Kanye has been a victim in the past. I'm not denying that at all. But now he's created victims of his own. So okay, but we can pivot from that pretty nicely into this. Sean Diddy Combs grew up allegedly. You know, this is more like insider kind of shit. Allegedly grew up around freak-off style parties. Family friend reveals. This came out 8 days ago. So Sean Diddy Combs' childhood environment might have significantly shaped his adult behavior, claims a family friend in an upcoming documentary about the rapper. Tim "Dog" Patterson, a producer and longtime friend of the Combs family, shares in Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy, that Janice Combs, I don't know, Diddy's mother, regularly hosted parties filled with a variety of characters from Harlem's streets, including drug users and sex workers. And this paints a picture in my mind of like some Luke Cage type shit. Quite literally on the streets of Harlem. If you guys have seen Luke Cage, you know what I'm talking about, like season 1. Fire show, amazing show, really, I highly recommend. Oh, speaking of fucking Marvel, dude, here we go. Let's just watch a little Rivals gameplay real quick. Intermission. Okay, you got Rocket. Very nice. You can go through the Doctor Strange portal there. I've been rocking with the game. It's a fun ass game. I recommend that as well. Pretty much anything Marvel, I tend to like. All right, so these parties Patterson suggests were a formative part of Diddy's upbringing, exposing them to various adult behaviors and lifestyles from a young age. And, you know, that would make sense for why Diddy, like where Diddy got this from, you know. These freak offs, the idea for these freak offs, like, it's actually just another interesting fold in it. Analyzing the psyche of Diddy. I just need, you know, honestly, with the Diddy stuff, I need more. So what he did to Cassie is fucked. I need more evidence like that from Mr. Busby. Is the lawyer bringing all this against Diddy and Jay-Z, the rape accusations. Again, more stuff we've covered on the channel. Go check it out. Browse the channel. You'll find some thumbnails on these characters. No, these aren't just. I mean, these are real fucking people. I just said characters, but no. I mean, these are rappers that I highly respect. At one point, at least, like truly, like highly respect. Still respect their creative works, and so I respect hip hop enough to also call this shit out. You know, I'm not just gonna. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it right now. But it just hurts to see fucking horrible shit go on, and then people perceive that as like, you know, like horrible shit done by hip hop artists, and then people are like, yep, well, that's hip hop. Like, no, dude, fuck that shit. Hip hop is, you know, not gonna let them drag hip hop down with them. According to Patterson, it was not uncommon for attendees who were often from the rougher parts of Harlem to engage openly in sexual activities, with unexpected encounters in bedrooms being a regular occurrence. This reminds me of like some fucking like boozy badass type of behavior, like parenting style. If you know what I'm talking about, surely you know what I'm talking about, right? The boozy badass shit. You guys actually know, of course you know all about the Kanye shit in here. But if you don't, go look up boozy badass, I don't know, parenting. Boozy badass basically got hired a prostitute for his 13-year-old child. I don't know, according to him. It's a sick story. But that's what this is reminding me of. This setting, he asserts, played a role in the behaviors that have led to Diddy's legal troubles, including his September 2024 arrest on charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. God, it's disturbing. Those, yeah, I don't know. I mean, before the accusations, this picture would still be like fucking creepy. I don't know what's going on there. All right, the influence of these early experiences is highlighted as Patterson explains that the exposure to such an environment could have desensitized Diddy to certain norms. DJ Easy Lee Davis, another acquaintance, though not a witness to the parties himself, heard that Janice, I don't know, Janice or Janice, I want to say Janice, but ensured everyone was comfortable and another acquaintance, though not a witness to the parties himself, heard that Janice ensured everyone was comfortable and had a good time. There's no big deal, nothing sketchy going on. His mom is making sure everybody's comfortable and having fun. What the fuck? Is he defending Diddy? Like, what's going on with that statement? That's weird. These insights come as Diddy faces his own challenges adapting to life in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where he has been held without bail. Apparently, as we've covered, inside he reportedly struggles with not being the center of attention, especially compared to fellow inmate Luigi Mangione, who has gained notoriety among prisoners. Yo, I kind of didn't even really realize he was in the same prison as Luigi, and he's upset because Luigi. Dude, how pathetic. I don't know if that's true or not. It probably is. Because Diddy is a narcissist, but like just the idea of Diddy being like all grumpy because this like Luigi kid, like all of a sudden like Luigi is Diddy's just like bane of Diddy's existence. What a weird timeline, you guys. 2 years ago, Diddy was being handed a prestigious award from Kanye West. And now he's being jealous of Luigi Mangione, a murderer who is in prison. It's insane. A child. I mean, a kid. A little white kid. All right, this backdrop paints a complex picture. I mean, you know, it's definitely a very complex situation there. The whole Luigi thing, you know, I have complex feelings over it too. This backdrop paints a complex picture of how early life experiences can echo into adulthood, especially for those in the public eye like Sean Diddy Combs. Have something to add? Let us know. Does anybody really comment on this? Laugh my ass off. Fuck off trying to explain his degenerate behavior. Fuck Diddy and his mom. Have fun in jail, bitch. What is... Fuck you. Dude, what? I guess he's saying fuck you to, Oh, okay, right. He's saying fuck you to the childhood friend or whatever. It just sounded like he's saying fuck you to the author of the article. Fuck you. Magical bullshit. Lots of people have fucked up experiences in their childhood that don't grow up to become serial rapists. I feel sad for child Diddy, but adult Diddy made his bed and now it's time to lie in it. Wow. Very insightful, honestly. I wasn't expecting such an insightful comment on Magical Clan? What is this, like a trading card? Is this a Magic the Gathering website? Anyways, so yeah, that's Diddy. Okay, we have more. Actually, nothing more to do with Diddy, but more stories. Where we at? How are people doing? Stop reaching probably is. Yeah, bro, news is factual. Prestigious award for Kanye West. What? Oh, well, you missed Clint Paul. You missed it, bro. You're going to have to go back and rewind it. Yeah, Diddy. I forgot what the award was called, but yeah, in 2022, Kanye presented Diddy with some I don't know, some achievement award on stage at like BET Awards or something. That's what I'm talking about. And probably is, yeah, bro. We're just, you know, I ain't got the fucking, I wasn't there, bro. I'm working with what we got. So, if you want to know what we got, you're welcome to stay. Otherwise, shut up, dude. Clint, stop reaching, bro. You're reaching. All right, anyways, we're moving on from Kanye. Okay? We're moving away from Kanye. We're going into the depths of the underground, okay? You guys ready to dive into the depths of the underground with me? This is going to be quite the pivot. But there's a bunch of Canibus drama happening. Canibus the rapper, as in like the guy that beefed with Eminem and LL Cool J back in the day. This man, and if you're a follower of this channel, you're probably familiar with my Canibus videos, but this man is still at it, okay? And actually, there's two men that are still at it. The other man is Almighty M80. Love him or hate him, he is at the center of this drama. And I don't know if he's right or wrong about what, you know, who the fuck knows? I don't know. But with this is like pretty much right on the nose. So if you're not caught up with the whole Canibus thing, I can kind of give a quick rundown, but you should just go watch my Canibus videos breaking it down. But earlier last year, I guess in the summer, Almighty M80, who is a industry, like an underground hip hop industry A&R manager type of figure, manages underground hip hop artists and I don't know, he does a lot, I guess, right? He's also a fiery motherfucker. Okay, he's very fiery online. Gets into a lot of, well, so he doesn't get into a lot of beefs. He is in two specific beefs regarding artists that he's worked with. One Canibus, and then the other Chino XL, who passed away tragically last year, and so now his family is Chino's family is really feuding with Almighty M80, but that's aside the point. The Canibus shit. Canibus allegedly collected like $40,000 to create albums that he spent 2 years not making, and then has basically just like gone fairly much ghost on M80. And so the thing is, he doesn't owe M80 the money. He owes the people that M80 works with the money. And those people, I imagine, are pressuring M80 for the money. And so M80 is fucking pissed that Canibus has done this. And so the reason we're talking about this tonight is because Almighty M80, in an attempt to recoup what Canibus owes, I can give you, he owes 1332 Records, which actually that is M80's company. Who's the Dark Band? So in the Dark Band, he owes these real people this money. There's other people too. I don't trust me. There's more. We got a lot here. And we'll go through them all one at a time, but just as like a quick. Well, I'll just let him explain. But yeah, so in an attempt to recoup this money, M80 is selling a new Canibus album. Okay? Canibus doesn't have the rights to his fucking his masters. And so they put together this project, and they're gonna release it in March on the 1332 Records website here. And so this is his statement about it. One of them. In the absence of education. Okay, so this is Matthew Markoff replying to somebody saying, "Give it up, man." And he says, "Give up what? Canibus doesn't owe me any money. What I'm doing is for the ultimate benefit of Canibus's fans. He legally can't release any new albums until his debt to Q&A is paid." So Q&A is what I was looking for. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Okay, so Ross May Music of Bars and Guitars Official is the only person Canibus owes money to that told me he still believes Canibus is going to make good on his contractual obligations. So yeah, the Bars and Guitars guy, which I remember from the earlier videos, Canibus owes money to him. Canibus owes money to 1332 Records, which Almighty M80 is a co-founder of or something. He owes money to In the Dark Band, whoever this guy is. And there's this whole network of these underground rappers. They're all connected. Like this isn't just unsubstantiated claims. These are like people like trying to collect money from like the famous artist here, So what I'm doing is for the ultimate benefit of Canibus's fans. He legally can't release any new albums until his debt to Q&A is paid, and he is lawfully released from his contract. Did an entire live about this yesterday. If you don't appreciate the help I'm trying to render for Biss and the fans that actually still support his music, then go fuck off. I personally don't give a fuck if the guy makes another album again, but in the event he does, I think the fans would appreciate being able to own it. Okay, that's what the picture was. In the absence of education and knowledge, ignorance is often spread like the plague. And Matey quotes himself here. In order to help Canibus Verified settle his $30,000 plus in debts, I've taken it upon myself to work towards getting 1332 Records and In the Dark Band repaid, as Canibus has not personally contributed a single dollar towards repaying his own personal financial debt owed to these individuals' companies in light of his contractual obligations. Ross May Music. This is Ross May. Let's go back here. What is this? Is that Canibus? No, that's not Canibus. It's Corrupt. see.
Peace, Nate Dogg.
So you know what I mean? Like these guys are like actually they're here. It's an underground scene.
Rest in peace, badass. We live in effect, all pound.
Working with Corrupt, for example. You know what I mean? So these guys, they're really out here fucking working with these guys. What was I reading? Oh yeah, so Ross May of Bars and Guitars Official is the only person on Canibus owes money to that told me he still believes Canibus is going to make good on his contractual obligations to and did not require my assistance to recover all finances expensed. I wish him the best of luck. 3 years since he paid Canibus and 0 songs recorded for the album. And another wrinkle in this is, so Chino XL died, right, earlier this year. Rest in peace. For at least a year, maybe 2, Canibus was given money to record material for a collaboration album between himself and Chino XL. And Canibus never did any of that work. He was paid, according to Matthew Markoff and 1332 Records and In the Dark Band and Ross May. Canibus was paid and no music was returned. And then when Chino dies, according to Matthew Markoff, the day after Chino dies, Canibus reaches out asking for the Chino references. Because apparently now that Chino's gone, he's ready to record the new posthumous Canibus Chino XL. You know what I mean? Like, bro is just like not in it to win it. And he is also an HVAC technician, which is cool, but you know, he seems to be more passionate about that than hip hop these days. If you are truly a Canibus fan and one day hope for new Canibus music, then he would first have to have these respective debts settled, and In the Dark Band would have to lawfully release him from his current exclusive recording contract. See the IG Live from yesterday posted on my feed for greater detail. Any Canibus fan who hasn't supported the Almighty Era V2 or inquired as to how to personally contribute towards his debt repayment is of no consequence to me. Okay, I know what I'm doing is to restore order to those Canibus took financial advantage of, and hopefully the world can have new Canibus music on Canibus's terms moving forward. As a fan, when that day comes, even I will support. In the present, I cannot stand next to or defend the actions of a client/friend of mine while he defrauds others with no recourse. I actually take my business and reputation seriously. Yeah, another thing is Canibus like completely sold his entire like online personality to some like crypto scam bros. And so all of his social media, which first off you can't even tell which one, like he has like multiple Instagram accounts that all have the same artwork. They all seem to be run by the same group, and they're all AI, and they're all like crypto AI, and it's very like scammy. Canibus like shilling crypto, some sketchy crypto to his followers. I don't know, man. It's like none of it makes sense. It's all sketchy. Visit 1332records.com and do your part, or DM me if you are interested in purchasing the master rights to any of these remaining titles. Then he gives a list of titles. I mean, geez, you know what I mean? He's literally selling Canibus masters. If you're in the market for some masters, some hip hop, I don't know. I do not like Canibus music. It's so bad, and I've gone to war with Canibus fans since I started this channel. What do you mean Kanye fled America? Kanye's not here, bro. That's what I mean. He hasn't been here all year. He fled America. He's living in Tokyo because he's scared of the lawsuits that were filed against him last year. Like he fled America. He's not here, bro. He hasn't been here. I mean it quite literally. It's just crazy. Moving on. So that's that, right? So that's a bit of a background of what's going on. Canibus then responds. He responds to M80. This is the first time we've gotten a response, and it is kooky and wild. Okay, you guys, it's kind of hard to make sense of, but Almighty, between what we can catch and between what M80 says in the caption, we kind of tell. I could kind of make sense, I guess, of what was going on. So let me read the caption first. Canibus telling the internet, "I have bodies" is hilarious. And this is reference to Canibus in this video. Basically says that Almighty M80 killed Chino XL. It's kind of what he says, and so he's saying that Canibus is saying M80 has bodies, and then M80 tags Iron Sheik, who is a Wu-Tang member, right? He's like a straight up member, right? Oh, he's got a picture of M80 just chilling there. Interesting. Just straight up on his feed. So this is like a Wu-Tang affiliate at the very least. CEO of Iron Chambers. So obviously, like, I am ignorant on who he is. It seems to be important. But tags him. Canibus is talking about you all throughout this, but I don't understand what album release party he is talking about. Then he goes, the album doesn't even come out until April 2025. Iron Sheik, Circle of Iron. Okay, so he's referencing things we were about to listen to. Holocaust, Rest in Peace, has nothing to do with the album nor anything Canibus is talking about. And then he goes directly to Biss. No one wants you dead. Your whole life you have sold your dwindling fan base on this one thing that everyone has always been out to get you. Look in the mirror. You're like the killer of your own career, your life, your relationships, all that. You're a shell of your former self, and literally no one in the entire world cares if you live or die. No, dude, that's rough, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. Maybe it's true. I don't know. But holy shit, that's harsh. Canibus thinks everything is a fucking conspiracy. Nothing just happens to happen. And yeah, so that's Canibus. He's really like, I feel bad. It's another case of like mental health disorders or something. Honestly, maybe quite similar to Kanye. I'm kind of seeing parallels. If Canibus had this success that Kanye has, he might have ended up somewhere where Kanye is at now. Oh, I've been talking a lot. Let me take a quick little break here. So yes, now we listen. This is Canibus's response to everything M80 has been saying about him for the last 6 months. Basically, since when I started this channel, July, something like that. Canibus hasn't said anything, no public statements, nothing, until now. So let's take a listen.
With two, that's the thing. Everything what he doing, I feel I drug yard in my drug yard, man. Yo, I'm on that pressure, bridge, and I'm on that extreme pressure. Yo, he under pressure that I can't even say that I know that pressure because I never cast no spells.
He's saying that M80 is under so much pressure. He's under so much pressure. And then he says, but I never cast no spells
On nobody. Not like that. I talk shit, but I ain't never done what he doing and what he been doing. They got bodies, bro.
So he's saying that M80 casts spells. He has some sort of dark aura, and he's casting spells, and that he has bodies. Now, I know Canibus is like off his rocker, but I also can't help but like question like what exactly makes him say that. So I know that M80 has been like semi fucking harassing him for money, but the whole like casting spells bit and then like claiming that he's killed people. What I'm trying to get at is it feels super like anti-Jewish. Like it just feels like Jew hate, like super anti-Semitic. Super obvious like Jewish stereotypes, like casting spells. I don't know. It's very weird. Which is personally, if I was in Canibus' position, that's not where I would go. That's not where I would go. It's just like stupid. Maybe he's not. Maybe that's not what's going on, but that's really what it feels like.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing what I sent you with Sheik, Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik is from Wu. So it's like a little dark pact that they got where they was trying to do that to me, because you see he invited me to a release party, a LP release party, but nobody showed up. He tried to act like everybody was gonna show up. I'm gonna send you the flyer where he was saying, yo, all these people gonna be there. Didn't nobody show up. He never did it. So why would you not do it just because I'm the only one that can't be there? Wouldn't you just go have it anyway? And then he was trying to do it in December, and then I think he said it was going to be January. And
I'm sure he's talking about something here, and then, but M80 just like shuts it down completely. He goes, what album release party he's talking about? He throws in his buddy here to obfuscate it, or to answer it for him, to kind of brush past it. Maybe something fucking did happen between like some weird ass party. None of that matters, Canibus. It literally has nothing to do with the 30,000 plus that you owe multiple people that lent you money. These aren't big record companies. This isn't fucking UMG that lent him the money. We're talking about like underground, like independent label money, and what seems like just like personal investors. Like one of these guys has like 400 followers, and he just seems to be like a personal investor in hip hop, underground hip hop or something.
look. I told him no. I said to them like, yo, I can't do it, man. I ain't gonna be able to make it. And I sent you the text with him inviting me, man. Yo, I declined that shit. So they ended up taking Holocaust, bro. I'm telling.
So then he accuses them of like killing Holocaust, who is a rapper I'm not familiar with too much, but I have seen his name. It is it's an awful rap name, but apparently he passed away. I don't know the circumstances surrounding his death, but Canibus just accused a Wu-Tang member and M80 of killing this rapper named Holocaust, who is a famous rapper.
I'm telling you, man, like these dudes are under pressure, Bridget. And whatever it is, it's got something to do with like they gotta make they have to do the offering by a certain time.
The offering. So he's talking about, I think he goes on to mention blood sacrifices and shit. More of just like this like weird Jewish anti-Semitic weird Jewish conspiracy, anti-Semitism, which maybe he doesn't even realize what he's doing. Maybe he does. I don't know. I can't really judge his from what I hear, he's like off his rocker, but I don't know too much about the guy.
You know, I don't know, moon phases or whatever it is that they're doing, bro. And then if they don't get the one that they want or what have you, they have to do something else.
Maybe it's moon phases and shit. It doesn't sound very pointed. I think it's just stupid, dumb conspiracy shit.
That's a one. You know what I said? But that's more than just money. The money I trade body and blood and flesh. Oh, come on, man. It's disgusting. So when you look upon him, just know, say, I didn't kind of pressure him on that bridge. That man's in a deep, dark hole, bridge. Dark with him, them on. And him know. That's why he's so impatient and he's falling apart at the seams, and he's on. Imagine being on IG, like behaving like that. Everything is a cuss word. Everything is he's acting like he's in jail. he's acting like he got to spread him and cough, right? That's how he's behaving. He ain't behaving like he's enjoying it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, I watched that, man. I just want you to kind of like see through it. I know you can see through it, but I want you to really see through it, though, Brandon. Trust me, man. You can just look at it.
I mean, see through what? I mean, M80 is aggressive, for sure. He's an aggressive businessman. But it just seems like you're trying to he doesn't mention anything about the money. Like there's no it's all just like he's just going, "Ooh, forget about the money." Like, he's just, and then the smoke disappears and everybody's still standing there awkwardly. Like Canibus, he's not taking it seriously at all. So, oh, this comment's great. Bro, I had my phone connected to my Bluetooth in the fucking studio and I was in the middle of making beats and this played loud as fuck out of nowhere and it freaked me the fuck out. I was like, where the F is this coming from right now? That would be pretty freaky.
Let me tell, like, he under extreme pressure, bro. And they talking about stuff that ain't even comparable. Like, you talking about the material world, bro.
Bro, he talk about the material, bro. Dude. Bro, $30,000, that's just material world shit, bro. Stop being such a fucking blood sacrificer, bro.
You're in a fucking spiritual fucking maximum security, bro. Don't nobody care about no material items in the spiritual.
Nobody cares about that $30,000 that I stole. Practically stole it. I mean, they gave it to him, but then he didn't give them what they were owed in return for multiple years. And while he was working a full-time job as an HVAC tech, which is great and respectable. But he's disrespecting hip hop. Like he has 1 foot in. They have 2 feet in. These guys are all in. Canibus has 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Really, he has 2 feet out and 2 hands in, if you know what I mean.
To hell? Yeah, what? Yeah, man, love, yeah. Thank you for helping me reverse that, bro. That shit was worth its weight in gold, bro. Straight up, man. Look what kind of damage that shit doing. They all had to come out to the woodworks and address it. How about that? We just put something together that was artistic wise, right? It's artistic, creative. And look, they had to all come to the table and address it. Why? Because Abu is old tip.
Obviously, I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. It has nothing to do with it. I mean, like, he's not talking about the album, right? Is he talking about this? Also, the fact that he's calling it the Almighty Era. This is M80 that's titled this album and put this album together. Oh, featuring Housekeeping. That's cool. Shout out. I'm going to have to check this out, possibly. Or at least that song. Also featuring Cool G Rap and King Crooked. Like, damn, these are, Jesus, nice features. Featuring Chino XL and RJ Payne. Yeah, there's good shit on here. Yeah, so M80, he you know, Rakim is with him. Rakim released this Rebirth album on. Is this a 1330 product here? You know what I mean? M80. I mean, this is like real. This is the real deal, you guys. What are we talking about? Misleading title, bro. We talked about the Kanye shit. We talked about it. This is a multiple hour stream. That was just one of the stories. Kanye fled America. He did. It's not misleading. It's literally not misleading. He's gone. He hasn't been here. It's been 8 months, 6 months. He's been in Tokyo. He hasn't seen his kids in 57 days, bro. It's not misleading. Just saying. It's not clickbait, bro. It's literally not clickbait. Why are you saying it's clickbait? It's not clickbait. Did you guys miss it? We did like a whole 45-minute segment on Kanye. So rewind it. Go watch it. It's not clickbait. Kanye is not in America. He fled America. He hasn't been here all year because of the allegations. I'm not rehashing this, you guys. Come on. It's not clickbait. We got more media. So this is Canibus talking about, well, this is Canibus's response to M80 after like 6 or 7 months, right? And then M80, he responds to Canibus. Now this is great. And we really get the breakdown here. And I kind of just leave it up to you guys to decide who you like in this situation. I don't really care. I'm over here. I do know that Canibus, it's pretty much substantiated by multiple people. It's multiple people versus Canibus. multiple like separate independent actors here against Canibus who say that Canibus owes them money. So I know, and then plus the whole crypto scam thing, Canibus is like shilling some weird sketchy crypto to his fans, and like that alone is pretty fucking severe for somebody with such a like a diehard fan base. You're gonna fucking scam your fans out of their hard-earned money. Like, come on, bro. And scam the fucking hold on, let me in this Instagram. This whole time I've been on streaming live on Instagram as well. Follow Quarter Day Recordings on Instagram at Quarter Day Recordings. Let me post this real quick. But yes, give me 1 second here. All right, so let's hop into this MAD response here. Message: can't believe I made this entire video. Forgot to mention the fact that you stole over $40,000 from your own fans for an album pre-order you have never had any intention on delivering as advertised. At Canibus Verified, I'll pray for you. Oh, nice. So you can get a little glimpse at his weird ass AI. Canibus.Bitcoin. I messaged these guys trying to get the scoop. So like I did like this whole deep dive, not on stream or anything, but trying to find out who this AI crypto company is and what they're doing, and it seems like they've like duped Canibus, Canna NFT. Like it all leads to nowhere, and surely Canibus is paying them, and it's very odd. I don't know. They have like TikTok accounts and shit. Something is brewing. So I don't know if he ever sold anything, but I don't know. It's too close for comfort, honestly, to crypto scams. So let's listen.
I hope that this is the last Canibus related
I gotta
message
go.
or post
I'll let this play. I gotta
ever
go.
have to make.
Pour a new drink.
You stole money from people that I fuck with, that I consider friends, that I consider valuable assets in the music industry. On at least 15 occasions, you lied to Art about turning in your vocals for the album with Chino XL. Then one day after he died, you had the audacity to call him and ask for his references to be sent so you could finish the album posthumously as it pertains to Chino. And I said no, because that's fake. And you're fake as fuck for even asking. And you're fake as fuck for lying to Art, knowing that Chino was going to light you up all over that motherfucking record. And when the fans hear we just spit bars this week, they don't have to take my word for it. The proof's in the pudding. And that's how it was for every joint. You are your own worst enemy. You have blamed others for all the pitfalls of your entire life and career. Never once taking accountability for yourself. You call me a killer. You claim that there's a dark aura around me, and everyone that works with me ends up in a box. People live, people die. Blaming bodies on me that had nothing to do with me is insane. You're the killer. You've killed your career. You've killed the ability to be a good father to your children. You couldn't hack it in the army. You couldn't hack it as a successful rapper. And yet it's the world's problem, not yours. I woke up this morning and I could not for the life of me justify why the fuck do I care so much about you where I've been taking all these work initiatives to my detriment and time to ensure that these people you stole money from are repaid. So as I stated, we're going to sell the Almighty Era until next week. If it sells out, awesome. I'll have Art release you from your contract. If you ever release any new music again, you can do so lawfully, free and clear. If not, why the fuck do I care? Take that shit up with Art. If we don't make the rest of Art's money back, you can pay him. I shouldn't be doing your work for you anyway. You're a grown-ass man.
Yeah, Canibus. You know, I know I could see people being like, man, this man is like taking advantage of an artist. It's like, no. Canibus signed a fucking business deal. He was read terms and conditions of a contract and given money based on those terms of the contract, and then didn't fulfill his part of the contract. Like, Canibus fucked up big time. He's you know, it goes beyond just being a bad businessman. It's a scam. Canibus, he's scammed them out of this money.
Man, right? Male, adult, working man. You have responsibilities. You take care of your bills, right? Okay. I just want to make sure. Don't you ever play with my livelihood. Don't you ever put some shit on the internet for the whole world to hear. Hey, mate, he's a killer. He's got bodies. I would never expose your fucking
Casting
secrets, dude.
spells.
Trust me, I know all of them. All of them, bro. No one wants you dead. You are literally just a regular ass dude. You're a former shell of yourself that used to be somebody, used to mean something to the hip hop world. You barely mean shit to yourself now.
It's harsh, man.
Go on, live your life, dude.
It's harsh.
Like I said, hopefully this is the last time I ever have to mention your name. Canibus fans that still love his music and rock with him, all the bullshit aside, it's not like I'm making shit up. You know this dude has personally been responsible for destroying his own career every step of the way and then finding someone to blame.
Oh, they know. Trust me. I've never dealt with a fan group as ravenous and just, I mean, their undying support of this man is truly admirable. It really is. You got to go take a gander at the comments in my like Canibus. What is it called? I have a video. It's called Canibus, more like Scamibus. And you can see I commented here Scamibus because that's what I refer to him as now. And look at the comments of that video. I'm fighting for my life in those comments with these Canibus fans, bro. I went up to war with these motherfuckers. Every time I post a video about Canibus, I even have a video specifically just about Canibus fans and how ridiculous they are. So it's all good stuff. But yeah, and my theory, I guess you could call it a theory, is that they defend him so hard, and they've been doing it for so long now. I mean, they're pros at it, I guess. I mean, it's pretty easy to talk to them about this, if you ask me. But they've spent the last 20 plus years defending this man tooth and nail, and they know it's all true. They know it's all true, but they just like his rippity raps, so they gotta defend him. So for some reason, there's something about his rippity raps where there's a certain type of person, a certain sect of the population in the world that Canibus music is just like perfect for, and he's like the god of rap. And I mean, it's kind of have to admire it. Clearly, I think it's, I mean, maybe not clearly, but I'm telling you now, it's objectively awful hip hop music. His style of hip hop, it's just so bad. And well, really, maybe it had a moment, I'm sure. I wasn't there for that moment. But the thing is, his fans, they literally, like, I'm not joking, they think he's the greatest hip hop artist of all time. Like, not hyperbole, like actually, and they'll defend it, and they'll tell you that he's better than everybody. So it's nuts.
Fucking federal agents ruined the battle for me and caused me to lose to Disaster. Eminem blackballed me. LL Cool J blackballed me. Wyclef fucked me over. It's the same story over and over and over again, bro. You've literally destroyed the relationships for all the people that actually fucked with you, all the people that had love for you, because you can't get out of your own fucking head. Everything is not a conspiracy.
And at this point, I do feel bad because he is fucking trapped in his head, and I don't know how dark that is. I don't know anything about him, but it's pretty. I think it's openly known that he has mental health issues. Canibus does. I think he's schizophrenic, maybe even. So I do kind of feel bad clowning on him, but it's the scamming $30,000+ part that, you know, makes me not feel as bad.
Sometimes life is just life. God rest the dead. God bless Chino Excel. God bless the Holocaust. I don't even know where the fuck that came from. Holocaust isn't even on.
That's a good sound. God, that's a good soundbite. I wish I could rewind it. Stupid ass Instagram reels. You can't rewind. If they want to compete with TikTok in this, this weird ass TikTok, may or may not be here in the future. If they want to compete, you need to be able to scrub on these videos. Instagram, what the fuck? But that was a good soundbite. What'd he say? Shout out Holocaust. I don't even know why the fuck I said that. Something like that.
On the Circle of Iron album, or ever worked with Iron Sheik, period. Album release party.
I will be clipping that sound.
The album's not even out yet. It comes out in April. You're just making shit up like you do because it furthers the narrative of your crazy psyche, bro. When I call out people, I'm calling out shit that is an injustice we're seeing in real time. You telling me I'm a fucking murderer? Okay, bro.
Okay, bro.
Go live your life. Go clock your check. I already made your yearly in the first 15 days of this year alone anyway. Be well.
Is that for real? Bro, you got to put me on game, M80. I don't know how to do that, man. I need to make a yearly in 15 days, dude. I'll be a manager, whatever the fuck.
Canibus fans, 1332records.com. Pick up the Almighty Era Volume 2. Enjoy.
Okay, so that's the cap on that. And that's kind of, that's where it's left off for now. We do always bring you the exclusive, I guess, somewhat exclusive updates from this drama. We did get an exclusive update, actually. Once I did get a personal voice memo from M80 explaining the situation earlier in the summer, or in 2024. So we stay up on this drama, and this is just another update in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I have to go pee, and then we will maybe do one more story. I mean, there's the whole Drake lawsuit thing, but it's so... I don't even think it's worth talking about. Like, I'm not even that interested in it at this point, so it's so stupid. So maybe after this, we just talk about Snoop Dogg and Nelly performing at the Trump inauguration parties, and maybe we can find some of the video. I don't know if that exists or not. Oh, well, the Nelly hasn't happened yet, but we'll hit that, and then I'll peace out of here, I think. But let me go pee real quick. Here, you want some waiting music? Is anybody here? 7 current viewers. Message retracted. Kanye fled. Do you mean Kanye fled America? I didn't mistype it, did I? Misleading title. Okay, I'm getting distracted by these dumbass chatters. Just kidding. Love chat, right? We love chat. Chat's dope. For real though. No, I love the interaction here. Although some of you, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But I still love it. It's dope. Oh yeah, I was gonna play some music. This is the theme song for Scratched Up Live. which is the live show you're watching right now. I'll be right back. All right. We're going to hit one more little thingy. One more little thing. And then I got to go to bed. It's 1:30 and I have work tomorrow morning. I have to be there at 7:45. So you do the fucking math. I got to get my ass to bed. But before I do, I want to talk about these fucking freaks. Talk about a freak off. You want to talk about a freak off? From a Snoop Dogg performance to brunch with Joe Rogan, inside DC's insane Trump inauguration parties. Some of the biggest names in tech and finance will be at the parties happening across the fucking city. America's elite will descend on Washington, D.C. this week to ring in the next Trump era by attending lavish and exclusive inaugural parties. Some of the biggest names in tech and finance will be at the celebrations happening across the city this weekend and next week when President-elect DT will be sworn in. The first ever inaugural crypto ball, hosted by Trump's nominated AI and crypto czar David Sachs, will take place on Friday night, where Snoop Dogg is rumored to be performing. And that did happen. So I don't know if there's video of this that exists. Let's see. I kind of doubt it, but maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh God, we got it. Snoop Dogg and Rick Ross perform with Soulja Boy at the crypto ball celebrating Trump's inauguration. So hip hop is just, it's just full on fucking Trump train now. Like, fuck that, dude. I guess it's not just hip hop like that. I shouldn't say that. These are rich ass. I mean, these are just cogs in the fucking machine at this point. Snoop and Rick Ross. I mean, these sell out motherfuckers. I mean, you got it. It's so fucking annoying. I don't want to give Benny Johnson a stupid ass view. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry. Don't worry about it. We haven't even seen anything yet. Oh yeah, the Soulja Boy.
Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, and Soulja Boy perform at the Crypto Ball celebrating Trump's inauguration.
Nah, chill. I'm not performing. I am in Washington, D.C. right now, but I'm not performing. It's a private vibe I'm doing with my brother Snoop Dogg.
Dude, that beard is crazy, y'all. Like, that looks... That just looks like Sharpie, dude. The mouth cut out, it's like a glory hole, dude. It's... The hole for the mouth is just a glory hole, bro. Come on. Rick Ross, you can do better than that, man. I'm not even talking about the Trump shit at this point. I'm just talking about the beard, man. Like, this is like a fucking meme. He's lined up like a damn meme, like on a sketch show or something. Like in a Key and Peele sketch. What the fuck? It's so tacky.
Not performing. It's a private vibe I'm doing with my brother Snoop Dogg.
You'd rather enjoy the pool than paying someone else's. Get out of the pool.
God, these guys suck, bro. Like, I mean, oh my god. Oh my god. All these guys care about, these two, is doubling their billions. Rick Ross isn't a billionaire, but he hangs with billionaires, and they're willing to sacrifice their fucking moral integrity with whatever's left of it for to be in with Trump. Now Snoop does owe Trump because Trump was able to pardon Snoop's homicidal BFF. So I don't know the details on that case, but apparently Trump pardoned a guy that was accused of murder or something, attempted murder, that Snoop is friends with. So now Snoop owes Donald Trump his fucking soul. And Rick Ross owes Snoop his soul from the orgy pack that they made in the 90s.
Comrade Hotels and Resorts.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Just to be clear. Oh yeah, and Soulja Boy's there too. What's going on, dude? Is that Soulja Boy? Why are these three just chilling? No girls, just these three jerking off to a Donald Trump rally? Like, what the fuck?
My mother. Rose, man, you playing to win tonight, man. You sharp as mosquitoes needle. What's going on? That's that crypto, see? They let a real crip up in the crypto ball.
Why is this so stupid?
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Hard, rip it real hard.
Oh, you guys. I know. I've been searching for my next source material for my next H3 themed edit. I don't know if at this point that has nothing to do with H3. For my next meme edit, in the style of my Comrade Casey one, I think I just found my next source material. Oh God! In the room full of the room full of Republicans, they hate hip hop. I mean, I'm assuming. You think MAGA hat over here likes hip hop?
Rip it real hard.
You think MAGA hat here likes hip hop? There's no chance. This is so lame. This is so lame. Oh my God. Everything about that, from the crowd to the artist performing, it's so lame. This is worse than Rick Ross performing at a prom for a high school. Literally, this is worse. This is more embarrassing, more degrading, less fun than performing for even like a freshman homecoming at a high school. That would be so cool if Rick Ross performed. It would actually be cool if Rick Ross went and performed, did a random performance for a group of, or I don't know, for a homecoming, you know? But no, he's out here. If you wouldn't catch Rick Ross doing that shit. Hell no, dude. Hanging around a bunch of brokies? Fuck no, dude. Rick Ross is real, bro. He's from the streets, remember? He only hangs out at inauguration parties. This cannot be real. This isn't even his song. Do they have Rick Ross and Snoop Dogg performing other people's songs? Oh wait, maybe that is a Rick Ross song. Maybe I'm mistaken. I hear that and I think Lil Wayne, but maybe it was Rick Ross.
Money this year, let me hear you say, huh? Let's go.
Not up. There's one person in there that cared. Yeah. Dude.
One nation, under God, real getting money from the stop.
Rick Ross, he said he wasn't performing though. Remember that? I guess it was all under wraps. It was the big surprise, the big reveal. Nobody does it like Rick Ross, folks. Look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. This guy, front row, he loved it. He had the time of his life. That's what he paid for. Oh, now you thought he was having fun then. For real though, talk about middle school dance party. Literally Soulja Boy playing Crank That, which is that was the biggest song when I was in 7th grade. Like literally that was the song, the first song, like that was the big song that was played at my first school dance in middle school was Crank That. Like that fact, and now he's performing that same song at Trump's inaugural crypto party. Like what a timeline.
Be sure to like.
Are we sure that this isn't the sacred timeline? Are we sure? But we're sure this isn't the sacred timeline, right? We're in one of the. We're for sure in a like a variant timeline. Current, like, right? I feel better about that. Like there's, the real one is, the normal one is out there. We just happen to not be in it, right?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Would Eazy-E did Eazy-E's estate approve of this? Playing at that, like, I'm genuinely serious. Like, that's actually kind of shocking that he's playing Eazy-E at a political rally. I don't know what you call. I guess you just call this a party.
About noon, just thought that I had to be in Compton soon.
Oh man, just phoning it in to the max, man. What the fuck? He's not even leaving the DJ. He's not even leaving the table. You only get half a dog. He's only giving him half a fucking dog, bro. He didn't even give him the whole wiener. Half of his body. You can only see half his body. That's nuts, bro. He's barely even fucking enunciating. I mean, was this worth it, Snoop? I hope the money was worth it, bro. You're already a fucking, what, 100, damn near billionaire. Was the couple extra 100 million or whatever worth the career hit to do this lame ass performance? So, like, even if people don't care about the fact that he's performing at a Trump inauguration party, this performance is atrocious and embarrassing. This man just dropped an album that is, like, promoted to holy hell, like, in Targets and shit. Like, he got the A-list, he got the fucking, like, Wicked treatment with this goddamn Condom album. That's horrible. And these are the shows he's putting on. Fucking pathetic, dude. Wow, it's Snoop Dogg. They might as well have just put him behind a fucking plane of glass. All of them. I mean, this is just... You think these people... I'm talking about, like, from the perspective of these people in the crowd here. From their perspective. You might as well just put these rappers in a fucking zoo cage. That's what this is akin to here. Fucking ridiculous, dude. You think these people care about hip-hop? Hell no, dude. So that's Snoop Dogg. But he's not the only one. Because tomorrow is actual inauguration day. Whether you like it or not. And Nelly's going to be performing. Right? You hear about that? Nelly defends performing for Donald Trump after backlash. It's not for money, it's an honor. So he's just doing it for love of the game. At least he's honest. Nelly, oh god. Oops. Dude, this website is atrocious. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Thatgrapejuice.net? Oh my god. Get it under control. Let's see. Nelly is doubling down on his decision to perform at Donald Trump's presidential inauguration. Do your thing, boo. The rapper's fans erupted when it was revealed that he would be taking to the stage to celebrate Trump's inauguration as the 47th president of the U.S. on January 20th. See, at this point, it's hard to get a read on this fucking country. It's so hard to get a read on us. Like, what the fuck is going on? At one point, one day I feel like, man, nobody gives a fuck about Trump's crimes, about his racism, his cozying up with white nationalism and Nazism, his extremism. Nobody cares about that anymore. That's what it feels like, you know? And then I read things like fans erupted when it was revealed that he would be taken to the stage to celebrate Trump's inauguration. It's like, okay, so did fans actually erupt about that? Like, I feel like do people even care anymore? It feels like people don't care. Maybe I'm just jaded. Maybe they do care. You know, I guess half the country is still pretty fucking split vote. While the discourse raged on, the MC was noticeably silent on the matter until now. Speaking with Willie D during a live stream interview, Nelly defended the move vehemently, addressing critics. The St. Louis native quipped, by the way, this isn't the Missouri Pride or shout out that we needed. Shout out Missouri, but you know, this isn't the representation we needed. Is what I'm trying to say. I thought you were writing for me because I put on for my city. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices. Continuing, he added, I thought it was the things you do that count, not the things you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won. Okay. Yeah. The thing with Trump is he has another presidency. Like, we can, like, look at his other presidency. Like, he's not the new guy anymore. Like, I feel like people were more worried about Trump before he did all of the actually bad shit. Like, yeah, like, surely he's always been, like, a racist, bully or whatever. Talks a lot. And that's one thing. But then he got into office and did, like, a whole bunch of fucking, lying and then, like, all of it, his whole cabinet, all the ecological shit that he stripped back, the fucking, and not even to mention the fucking tax cuts that he gave to the rich. Like, dude, the people think, oh, well, Trump, he gives us what we want. And they don't realize that the Republican Party is the Tea Party still. Like, they fucking, talk about hyper-capitalism. So, it's just frustrating. Clearly charged up. The 50-year-old stressed. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an wait, is there a video about this? Yeah, we gotta watch this. Holy shit. Let's watch it. Where are we at?
What I tend to say is, yo, do your own homework.
Is there like most watched parts here that we can watch?
Decisions about it. But what I will say is that I respect the office. This isn't politics. The politics for me, it's over. He won. He's the president. He's the commander-in-chief of what I mean.
Okay, I kind of feel that point, but you got to take a stance. I mean, I guess people. I guess I just can't wrap my brain around not giving a fuck about something so extreme. You know, we're not talking about the Mitt Romneys and the fucking what Nancy Pelosi's. You know, we're not talking about the Mitt Romneys and Nancy Pelosi's here. We're talking about people that can incite, that have incited serious fucking unrest and violence in this country.
It's the best country in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if a lot of people know that, but I know everybody knows I'm from St. Louis. Everybody knows St. Louis is what made me. That's what I wear on my chest and my heart. But I was born on a military base in Austin. My father served.
Trump avoided military service.
Grandfather served. My uncle served. My auntie served. My cousins served.
I don't get your point.
I've entertained the troops all around this world. I've entertained the troops. Ain't no money.
I don't get your point.
And that's something that I felt I had to do because I was one of those kids on those military bases.
Dude, he's trying to be Kanye so bad right now. It's actually kind of pathetic.
You see what I'm saying? Far be it at a young age, but I was there. I know what that meant to them families that have been away from for home for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
What does
years.
this have to do with Trump? Wait, he thinks that Trump is gonna see. This is the thing. He's the promise guy. They want to talk about empty promises. Oh, the Democrats, empty promises. Dude, Trump is the king of empty promises. You can't trust a single fucking thing that comes out of the guy's mouth. He sways with the way that the wind is blowing that day. He is the same person he was on Twitter in 2016, 2017. He's the same dude.
Sometimes
he's just off Twitter now. He does it all on Truth Social that nobody sees.
Could be 10-year plus, dependent. And here we get a chance to go out here and bring a little bit of home to these people. And I mean, long story short, I know, like, if these people, the military means a lot to me, right? If these people these are people that enlist, these people give their lives, they give everything that they have so that we can have these choices, so that we can have these freedoms. And here's the kicker.
Wait, so does he think that Democrats want to get rid of the military? I don't. He is so out of his element here, so out of depth here. He has no clue, no grasp on what he's talking about.
They do it no matter who is in office. People act like the men and women of our military don't get a chance to vote. They get a chance to vote too. Sometimes they candidate don't win, but who's ever in office, if they push the button, they gotta go. They gotta go.
What does the military have to do with the inauguration?
That means if these people can give their life for the office, Nelly can perform. If these people can give their life for the office.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, bro. So, I mean, he obviously, like, he's trying to defend he obviously voted for Trump, and he's trying to liken that. Dude, does he realize that there's Democrats that serve in the military? Does he think that everybody in the military is Republican? I'm so confused, dude.
Out of respect, they give.
And this is 6 minutes in. This is only 6 minutes into a hour-long. Dude, don't tell me he's doing this the whole time, huh? Wow, 50 minutes straight of this nonsense. This dude probably doesn't say much at all, actually, on the left.
We're talking today.
I bet every clip that I jump to is going to be Nelly talking and not the other guy.
He's in office. He's the president. Yeah, so I'm with work.
And I'm just going to keep that same.
Oh, he got one. He got one.
Energy. And I know it's other people out there that's worthy of this vitriol that I carry. But Trump, he got a special place, for this angst, man. He got a special place. He earned it. And so you being my friend, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna say it publicly. I absolutely forbid you to perform at that inauguration.
Hey, dude, shout out this guy. Who is this guy? Shout out Willie D Live for trying to knock some sense into the seemingly I lost that fucking same word that I lost earlier again today. Whatever, dude. He's trying to knock sense into a seemingly irredeemable Nelly at this point. But irredeemable isn't the word I wanted to use. It was a different word that's like that. Like irredeemable. Is anybody watching this bullshit right now? One concurrent viewer? You're the fucking realist. 2 a.m. watching my ass forget words and shit. Shout out you. We're building something real here. Folk. Solo folk. We're building something real here. Okay. One day, maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year, hopefully, you won't be alone here. At 2 a.m. on a Monday night.
But Willie D, let me tell you something. I was with you at a party, at a gathering that we just did in your town. And we was at a club. And we came out, we was partying. The people...
He said he had a dream about this? Wait, is this a dream he had?
Let me tell you something. I was with you at a... But, Willie D, let me tell you something. I was with you at a party, at a gathering that we just did in your town.
Oh, this is a real story.
We was at a club.
Okay.
And we came out, we was partying.
They really be hanging out.
People wanted me to come out, say a few words, rap a few songs. They ain't paid me. The people, they turned back, they looked at the OG Willie D. You held up your cash app. And you told them people, there it is. Now, I respected you for it. But them was the people that wanted Willie. The people. And I'm here to tell you, wasn't no white, a few white faces in there, but that club was full of black faces. And they wanted that OG Willie to come out there and just say a few words to the people. My OG held up that cash app, and then I think you might have held up that PayPal after that. But it was a cold move, and I respected you for it. I said, hey, he get that right to do that because he put that work in, and I'm sure he has his reasons on why he do that. So out of my love and respect for the OG, I'm not going to even...
So Nelly genuinely thinks that voting Republican, voting for Trump, is a vote for giving back to the people. The poor people is seemingly what he's talking about. People not as rich as him. Let's put it that way. I mean, to be so ignorant, it's just really frustrating to watch.
Even question his reasons. What I do know is that I believe that he's a brother of integrity. So I'm sure he got his reasons not to come out here and do what the people is asking him to do. So I'm gonna let him have his choice, and I respected it.
You know what, bro? That was a low blow. It was
that was
very well articulated, though. I mean, very well articulated, but
that's the truth.
It is a low blow, man. Like, what the fuck? You're Nelly, bro. Like, you're rich as fuck, and you're gonna rag on somebody trying to monetize their name because you want to vote for Trump. Like, what the fuck kind of mental gymnastics have you done to yourself, Nelly? You were dumb, bro.
It was the truth. It was a low blow, though.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that was a
stupid, dude.
I don't think that was a low blow at all. I think it was a blow.
It was definitely a soft blow. Like, it was a blow that he landed softly, for sure. But definitely a very low blow.
Explaining, like, even if we don't agree with that, if you fuck with the
fuck you, Nelly,
person, then you gonna allow that person to do what they do and not question and or what you said forbid. Like, I'm like, after even like, all right. So because my personal reasons are never involved in why you won't do something, OG. I will never put my personal reason because I believe in you. I trust you. I know you very well up on top of your game. So if you say you don't...
Nelly talks like he's like hopped up on coke or something.
Don't want to do something, I'm not going to question it. Now, if you feel
he's hopped up on MAGA.
Liberty to talk to me behind the closed door and explain why you didn't want to do it, then I'm going to take that forward. But I would never tell you in public, I forbid you to do something because you got a voice. You got a voice. And you the OG. You the legend. You the GOAT. Like, this is...
Yeah, and OGs and legends can lightly tell a younger person who is vastly more successful than them, just like by name, that they're quote unquote forbidden to do something because obviously Willie D has no power over Nelly and he doesn't pretend to. That's why he came on so strong to get Nelly's attention. Nelly, stop being a dummy, bro. And tomorrow, now that we've watched this, tomorrow we will surely see video of Nelly giving a very awkward performance to a crowd of people that do not respect him.
I'm not. I can't do that. I would never get into that.
Not on like a artistic, like a truly on not on truly like an artistic or you know. I mean, there is no intellectual level to admire here, but you know, they don't care. I don't get why Trump is, you know, like I get why Trump buddied up with rappers during his campaign, but to have, I mean, he has Carrie Underwood performing, and then Snoop Dogg did a third party crypto party. I don't know how closely that was tied to Trump's campaign. But then he's got Nelly. I guess it makes sense. Nelly and Carrie Underwood. I wonder who else will be there. Surely a lot of other musical artists that I haven't heard of yet. I don't know. I don't know how these things go really. I mean, I don't know how the music goes at an inauguration. I thought it was more formal than that.
I would never get into that.
But man, I appreciate you coming on, man, and I appreciate you being candid.
Yeah, Willie had a slide out of that one. 2 concurrent viewers. I gotta go to bed. Okay? It has been a wonderful night here. I had fun. I really did. It's been fun. But I work at 7:45 in the morning. And right now it is 2:08 in the morning. So I work in 5 hours. But this has been Scratched Up Live number 27. Kanye has fled America. Temporarily, at least. I mean, he is a 100 millionaire, so he is kind of just always on the move. But he has not been to America in like 8 months. I mean, you know, not for long at least. Hasn't seen his kids in 57 days. But like I said, this is Scratched Up Live. I'm Derek Obscure. Check out Quarter Day Recordings on Instagram and I guess TikTok, I guess is back. And then also check out Derek Obscure on Instagram and, you know, all of them. X, Blue Sky, Threads. We got a Quarter Day Recordings Threads too. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for highlights and more meme edits. Have a good night.